Hello, Shadow Realm. It is Wolf Duelist here, back again, and today we are doing Phantom Darkness. Now, that's a Ubel set, and I'm looking forward to it a little bit, but we also have a couple of champion packs to get into, Champion Pack 5, Duelist Pack 6, and Duelist Pack 7. So, I'm looking forward to this. This looks like it could be pretty exciting, and hey, I may have lost last time, but hey, I'm the one who designed Mega's deck, so it's technically a win in my book. Anyway, regardless, we've got a lot to do, so let's get into it. Alright, Champion Pack 5 gives us, well, Curse Seer of the Forbidden Spell. Oh, 1,000 Knives. Okay, I do have Dark Magician. I'm not going to be using that for a while, though. DD Crow, not bad. Hammer Shot, Double Costin. Okay, that's good for Darks, but I'm a Giant Germ and another Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell. Actually, Curse Seal isn't bad. It's basically just better mag. I think it's better magic drain, which is what I've been using. So, all right, Jaden, Mirrorgate, Glowmoss, two Glowmoss. That's not doing much for me. Dark Fusion. Oh, Grand Mole. Okay, nice. Two Evil Hero Infernal Gainers. I'm not a fan of that. Dark Calling. Okay, so it's just evil heroes. Hero Counterattack, though. That's not a bad one. All right, Jesse Anderson, Crystal Beast, Cobalt Eagle, Magnus Slash, Ancient City, Rainbow Ruins, nice. I highly doubt I've got anything good here. More Magnus Slash, really. Crystal Beast, Topaz, Ruby Carbuncle, and Crystal Beacon. Wow, I'm pretty sure I have all of the all of the Crystal Beasts now. Not that it really matters. Okay, now we get into Phantom Darkness. Let's flip some cards here.
Hello everyone, it is MG2222 here, and today we are opening I guess Phantom Darkness, but first up is Champion Pack 5, so we got a Hammer Shot, which is not bad. It's not great either, but it's not bad. Protector of the Sanctuary, which wouldn't be bad if we were playing a lot of draw power, but really it's just like Upstarts and, what's it called, Pot of Avarice. That one I might have to consider, and Rescue Cat, which is actually pretty nice, a bit later. Doesn't see much use yet, but once we get to Synchro, it'll be pretty good. Got the DD Crow, which I did not mean to open. Amazon of the Seas, and 1,000 Knives, which is useless because I don't have a Dark Magician. We got Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell, another 1,000 Knives, another Protector of the Sanctuary, so not too much there beyond the Rescue Cat. Duelist Pack 6, Judai Yuki, or Jaden Yuki. We got Convert Contact, Overlimit, Neo Salius, Heroes Rule 2, and another Convert Contact. What does this do? It's not terrible. I've seen worse. Might put in Neo Salius just because he's a decent beater, but you got Heroes Counterattack, Hero Metal for this one. Hero Metal I am not running. This is not a good card. Counterattack's not terrible, I think. But yeah, not the worst pulls here. So next up is going to be Duelist. Actually, yes, this is just the second set for this. Did I have Glowmoss before? I don't think I did. Revoke Fusion, what's this? Why wouldn't you just play Defusion at that point? This feels like going to extra effort for much less reward. Duelist Pack 7, Jesse Anderson. So we got Magnus Slash Dragon. You can send one face-up continuous spell card to you control the grave. I don't think that's great. Crystal Blessing. I guess we actually have use in a Crystal Beast deck, but I don't plan on playing Crystal Beast, so we got a Crystal Blessing. Target up to 2 Crystal Beasts in your graveyard. Place with target's face up in your spell and trap zone is continuous. Crystal Beacon. Special summon a Crystal Beast monster from your deck, but you must have 2 or more Crystal Beast cards in your spell and trap zone. Rainbow Runes is not a bad field spell, I will say. Depending on the number of Crystal Beasts in your graveyard, it gets different effects. So if it's 1 or more, it can't be destroyed by card effects. 2 or more, you can have the battle damage you take once per turn. 3 or more, you can negate a spell or trap card by sending a Crystal Beast monster you control to the graveyard. 4 or more, you can draw a card every turn, like during your main phase, and 5 is once per turn you can special summon a crystal beast from your spell and trap zone. Like this is not a bad field spell, I will say, especially for the time. Grab a Crush Dragon, you can send a face-up continuous spell to the graveyard, then target one monster your opponent controls, destroy that target. Like, I'd rather take this over Magnus Slash, personally. Crystal Promise is just a quick special summon with Crystal Beast and ST. Amber Mammoth, who is Arnold Schwarzenegger in the English dub of GX. Ruby Carbuncle, Amethyst Cat, and Twister. You pay 500 life points to target a face-up spell trap on the field and destroy it. You get Topaz Tiger. That's not a terrible card. It's 2k when it attacks. And Triggered Summon. Activate only when a monster is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field. Each player can special summon a level 4 or lower monster from their hand.
Oh, okay. Well, we got the third Glad Proving Ground, Cyber Ouroboros. Nice. Ooh, Six Samurai United. I don't think I have too many Six Sams. I'd have to check, but you know. More Dimension Explosion, Gladiator Beast Andal, which he's not bad. He's a 1900, but I do like my cards to have effects at this point. So, ooh, okay, Gladiator Beast Darius. I can work with that. Dark World Grimoire. Did you discard a card to the graveyard because you had more cards in your hand limit? Oh no. Please, I really hope Mega does not get that card.
For Phantom Darkness, we're getting the Immortal Bushi. While this card is face up on the field, it cannot be tributed except for the tribute summon of a warrior type monster. During your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard and all monsters in your graveyard are warrior type, you can special summon this card. It's also a continuous. Shit. Much like that, like Pyro Trooper, I think this has a use case. But actually, this is probably better because you don't get quite the same amount of damage from it, but it's got a much bigger body. It's actually probably a bit better use for this, and it doesn't waste your normal summon necessarily. Dark Illusion. When a spell or trap card or monster effect is activated that targets a dark monster on the field, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it.
Ooh, Instant Neospace. I can't do anything with that, but that's cool. Dark Eyes Illusionist. Super Poly. Okay, now that's a good pickup. I can't really do anything with it yet, but this card becomes super busted in the future, so it's great to have that card if for no other reason than I can definitely use it in the future.
Super Poly, that's not bad. I don't think we have much use for it right now, but it's not. It's going to be pretty good later. Got another Rainbow Path Twinkle Moss, which is part of an experiment Konami was doing in late GX that they just never finished. Got another Super Poly, so that's pretty decent. Volcanic Counter. When you take battle damage while this card is in your graveyard, banish it from your graveyard. Then, if there is a fire monster other than Volcanic Counter in your graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the amount of battle damage you took. This is actually a decent card. The major issue with it, or I guess the major balancing mechanic, is that it auto fires. You can't pick which damage you use it in response to.
Another calculator. Ubel Terror Incarnate. Well, I don't have a Ubel, so this isn't getting played. It's a very good card if you can actually run it. Gladiator Beast Battle Archfiend Shield. Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's pretty good for Glad Beast. Forget that. I got a second Super Poly. That's what we're talking about. We'd love to be able to have that.
Ultimate or Dark Horus. Once per turn, after resolving a spell card that was activated during your opponent's main phase, you target a level 4 Dark Monster graveyard and special summon it. Gemini Lancer. I don't know if I've ever went over Dark World Grimoire, but it's not very good. It's just if you discard cards due to hand size limit, you can special summon a monster, Dark World, if you discarded one. Belial, the Marquis of Darkness. Your opponent cannot target any monster you control for an attack or a spell or trap effect, except for Belial, the Marquis of Darkness. Metal Reflex Line. That is not bad. Is a trap monster with 3,000 defense. Future Samurai. This card is not. I don't remember that being that great, but Okay, looking at it again, it's not terrible. It's mostly held back by being a Gemini monster, but that is a good effect.
All right, last pack. Rainbow Path, Black Velocity, Atlantean Pikeman, Cybernetic Hidden Technology, Rainbow Veil, Fire Trooper, Instant Neo. I've got plenty of those already. Anzipede, the Worm Warrior, and Allure of Darkness. Okay, that's actually not a bad one. I mean, as you can see, it's even limited now. But that is not a bad card to have, especially in the future. Allure is a pretty good card for like drawing. I mean, I'm not going to be using it too much in my deck, but that is good to have for later. But yeah, all things considered, I can't complain about what I have, but I have a feeling I'm about to get two ultra rares. Definitely can't complain about that. And got two super polys, so you know. Yeah, oh boy. I still feel like I'm about to get cooked this episode.
Last pack, let's see if we get the dad. Magnetic Mosquito, Ouroboros, Acidic Downpour, Mirage Tube, Gladiator Proving Ground, and Metabug Lobster. So, not a lot that was actually all that good in this pack, I'm going to say. Because obviously, Dad was the dream, but a lot of the cards in here just seem like mediocre at best. What's the thing I got the most of, I wonder? Got 7 copies of Cyber Ouroboros. So that might be a pretty good candidate for that. Yeah, looks like it was. It was that and Obsidian Dragon, which we also got 7 copies of. But yeah, I'd say the best cards we pulled were probably mostly like the rares. Like Super Poly's good, Rainbow Life is okay. Hate Buster's not bad if you're on Fiends. Call of the Earthbound is fine. This isn't bad. Volcanic Counter's pretty good since I have a decent volcanic core. Dark Horus isn't terrible, and Metal Reflex Slime is pretty good. But overall, not a super impressive pack. I feel that and Chain Material's pretty good too. I just don't have anything I'd want to use it with. But yeah, I suppose I will see you guys in the duel. Hello, everyone. It is MG2222 here, joined as always by my good friend.
I am the Wolf Duelist, and Mega, it is good to be back. As fun as that last duel was, and thank you for taking away from homework for a second. Thank you for taking me away from that so we could have that chaos duel. But, you know, every now and again, you got to get back to your studies.
Yeah, that was a fun game, but it was also the result of me just going, what if we just did everything?
I mean, yeah, I think we were even experimenting with some things. I don't know what that was about.
I don't think I ever
Uh,
mentioned that in the when that got posted. I don't think I mentioned we were going to play with like 40,000 card decks originally,
yeah.
but that just took way too long to load, so we just decided against it.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. For those, uh,
Let me check something real quick because I might have I might have screwed up something. Now that I'm thinking about it,
did, did you not update your deck?
I did, but I'm trying to check something because this is a card I didn't have last episode. But that might have been because we built each other's decks then. So I'm gonna check
Yeah,
something real quick on the ban list.
yeah. We did build each other's decks.
Okay, never mind. I think it's still limited.
Okay, that's good. I'm gonna start with Upstart Goblin.
Oh, never mind. It is banned. Never mind. I gotta go remake my deck real quick. I gotta switch a card out.
Okay, then I'm leaving this in though. Third time's the charm. Scissors draw. No matter what,
I'm gonna pick paper. Just pick scissors.
I picked rock.
Okay, I'm gonna pick scissors then.
Okay, I'm going first because I've won the rock paper scissors 3 times in a row.
All right, there we are. No confiscation. Much better.
Okay, let's see here. Okay. Um I think that's actually how I want to start this. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be how I do it.
Okay, but finally, we're getting the duel on the road. It only took us like 4 attempts.
And to be fair, we did it. We did those 4 attempts in like 3 minutes. It's not that bad.
That's fair. I'm gonna activate Upstart Goblin.
I will gladly gain 1,000 life points.
Hey, Wolf, I'm gonna activate Upstart Goblin.
1,000 again? Sure, why not? Yeah, realizing we can run 3 of those is insane.
I'm gonna just drop 1, 2, 3 and call it there.
Okay. Ooh! Well, you're gonna know what I'm running, but I'm actually really excited for this.
Go ahead.
I activate Colosseum Cage of the Gladiator Beasts.
Ooh, Glad Beast. That's interesting.
Yep. And we're actually gonna run out Gladiator Beast Secutor. Secutor.
Secutor. I was gonna say, isn't it Secutor?
Yeah. Ooh. He's like a little frog guy.
He is indeed.
But he won't be staying for very long.
Oh?
You see, if I control a face-up Gladiator Beast monster, I can special summon my Test Tiger from my hand.
I forgot this card came out back then. I thought this was newer.
Yeah, it was released in the same set.
You can tribute this card to target a face-up Glad Beast, special summon it.
Oh, wait.
Uh,
Okay, hang on. I'm looking at my field spell as well. So yes,
each non-monster special summon from the deck.
yeah, I can tribute this card to target a face-up Glad Beast monster I control and shuffle that target into the deck. And then special summon a Glad Beast from my deck and treat it as if it was special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster.
I'm gonna fire Regeki Break. I'm gonna discard Force Ladybug of Doom and pop the Test Tiger. That's an effect I do not think I want getting off.
Yeah, I can't be too mad about that. I can't be too mad. Okay. Yeah. Admittedly, Secutor being here isn't exactly what I want to see. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because Secutor on his own isn't exactly the best because he doesn't have the special summon effect to search my deck. So, yeah. That's a bit of a bummer. I guess I'll just pass.
That is super weird wording on that card, though. If this card was special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, then at the end of any battle phase in which this card attacked or was attacked, that's really weird wording.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't
I
know if the
see.
then
I
was
see what
totally
you're saying.
necessary. I don't know if the then was totally necessary, to be honest. I
Yeah.
do something kind of funny here. I flip summon Old Vindictive Magician targeting the set.
Ah, man, you had to destroy it by card effect. You destroyed my test ape.
That was a good hit then, I suppose.
Hey, it's Wheeler from that one episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Yeah, that I still think should have been like Asuka's duel instead of Judai's.
We're not here to get into that.
That's fair. We'll be here for the next 3 hours.
But if you join the Shadow Realm Discord server, we are currently doing a GX watch along. So if you want to be a part of that, join the Yu-Gi-Oh! Discord server. Link is down in the description.
Also, I just had a thing if you didn't see.
Oh, yeah, you said a monster. I see.
Just thought I'd keep the game state intact. So you were like, wait, where'd that come from?
No, I saw
I
it.
will swing over Secutor with the Old Vindictive Magician.
I will take 50
damage.
damage.
That's really funny to me, and I don't know why. I'm going to set a card.
Alright, draw for turn. Let's see if I get anything else. Okay, that is not good. Okay, actually, that's not too bad. Just not what I want to see in the moment. I'll set one pass.
I will tribute Old Vindictive Magician for Silva, Warlord of Dark World.
Of course, you're still on Dark Worlds.
There was a lot of dark stuff in this set that I wanted to try out.
I wonder why.
I will attempt to swing over this with Silva.
You fool. Now it's
It was
my
Old
turn.
Vindictive, wasn't it?
It was my Old Vindictive.
I don't think that works, because this is still in the damage step, but not only that works, so that's fine.
Well, yeah, it gets destroyed, but...
Because
Oh,
I had a card that... Because I have a card, but I don't think it works in the damage step.
Ah, gotcha. Draw for
If
my
it does,
turn.
that's unfortunate, but we'll roll with it.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Yes, okay. All right, we're gonna have to make this work. I am gonna run out Gladiator Beast Dimakari.
Dimakari is not bad.
Next, just because I might as well use this, I'm actually I'm gonna equip him with Gladiator Beast Battle Machina. Or Monica? Whatever.
I think it's Monica.
Yeah, Monica, that makes more sense. Anyway, all it does is make it so that he can't be
It can't be
destroyed
destroyed
by
by battle.
battle. Yeah. Which is effective. And then we're going to swing into whatever this is.
Unfortunately, it is not effective, because that is a 4-star Ladybug of Doom.
Ah, that is quite unfortunate. So, yeah. You do have the cards to out my Glad Beast, but hey, I'm happy to see my Glad Beast, you know what I mean?
I do. I will summon Zure.
He's here.
I will swing for 18. Oh, hey, we're almost tied again after I gave you 2,000 life points turn 1.
You've got to be kidding me.
I will draw once again. Second verse, same as the first, I suppose. Swing with Zure.
Don't tempt me. I might actually start... Why?
Not helping you out right now, is it?
If you saw what was in my hand.
I will draw. I don't think I have enough. Almost. Swing with Zure. He's putting in some work today. That's what, 54?
Yeah, that's 54 if we do the math correctly, yeah.
He's
Okay.
putting in work, I will say. I will draw again. Set 1 and attempt to swing with Zure. This Zure has done 7,000 damage to Stool. That's really funny to me for some reason.
Okay. Why?
I will draw. Wolf, if you don't have anything, this is going to be game. I summon Exiled Force. Oh, wow. Quick game 1, I must say.
I'll go second this time.
This is a hand. I will pass turn.
Oh, wow. That sounds pretty darn good to me. You know,
This is definitely a going second hand, which is the problem. I will take 1,000.
yeah. Oh, that's a good card.
Got revenge from last game.
Revenge. When I flip this card, you might just give up.
Has to be a pretty good card for that to happen.
Based on what your deck is, I think you might agree.
Oh, it's Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, isn't it?
Anyway, I run out Gladiator Beast Bestiari.
Yeah, Bestiari's pretty decent.
Yeah, sadly, I don't get his effect. Although, to be fair,
It wouldn't do anything right now anyway. You just have to pop your own card.
yeah, exactly. I sadly do
Because it
not
is
get a choice in
mandatory.
the matter. I'm gonna set this, and then I guess we'll just swing for 15 for right now. That's fine.
I will take 15.
Okay, then at the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, you can shuffle it into the deck and special summon a gladiator beast monster from your deck with a different name. So you know how it works.
That is
Let's
fine
give
with me.
let's give the people what they want and put them in my deck.
Unfortunately, did not open the cage this time, it looks like.
Now, I didn't open the cage, but I mean, you know what? Yeah, let's get him out.
Yeah, I
Gladiator
just got like,
Beast Laquari.
the quarry is good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got like nothing in Glad Beasts like these last two sets.
his effect will activate. He will go up to 2100 base attack.
Yep, that is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty darn good. I'll pass it there, actually.
You know what? I will fire my own Upstart Goblin.
I will gladly gain the 1000.
That is unfortunately for cost, but I think that's probably the best move I have right now. I'm going to fire Dark Core. I'm going to discard a Brawn and target the Laquari.
Okay, I will allow that to go through, but since you discarded, I am going to change Shadow Imprisoning Mirror.
That is fine.
I
I
am not
will.
letting you do your Dark World shenanigans.
I will normal summon Brawn and swing for 18. I also had the read on that.
Yes, you did. I wasn't being very subtle about it, to be fair.
You said I might just like give with the deck I'm playing. I'm like, oh, that's Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, isn't it?
Yep. Which, to be fair, you do still have an 1800 beat stick, so
Which is
I'm gonna
still pretty
fire.
big for this point in the game's lifespan.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire off an upstart again. Okay, draw a card. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay.
You know, I pulled a copy of Twister this episode. If I knew you were going to be on Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, I would have run that.
I'm actually gonna set and pass.
Set and pass is good. I will drop one, and I will attempt to swing.
That's not gonna go well for you.
Ooh, that's not great. I will take 300. And since it's the end of the battle phase, you can do a thing.
Yes, I can do a thing. I'm going to declare his effect and return him to my deck. From my deck, except Gladiator Beast Hot Limits. Let's see if I can get out who I'm looking for here. Okay. Okay, that guy can only be done with Jim Makari. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. Hmm. Well, that's
Got a
no
big thing going on here, huh?
that's no fun. I
I'll
came
send me
across
back
it.
to battle phase since this is still technically in the battle phase.
Yeah. I'll just wait. What card is it? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna run out Jim Makari.
Dimakari is not bad. I will drop one and pass it there.
Draw for my turn. Okay, that's kind of hilarious. Okay, obviously you know that he can attack twice during each battle phase. Not that it matters because Braun is still much, much stronger.
I mean, I don't know, 200 points is much, much stronger, but it is still stronger.
Well, still. I'm gonna set 1 and then set 2. Okay. Uh, I guess we might as well swing into whatever your set is.
That is going to be a hard no. I have negate attack.
Hmm. Sadly, yeah, I gotta let that go through.
As I said, I don't think you have any trap negation.
Yeah. There actually is trap negation in Gladiator Beasts.
I did not know that. I've never played Glad Beasts.
Yeah, yeah, I pulled a couple copies. In fact, that was why I was doing bad last game. I bricked by drawing into my trap negate and then my spell negate in order.
Oof.
Well, regardless.
Yeah, I have very little experience playing Glad Beasts, so I'm having to do this on the fly. This is not something I have any real experience planning around.
Yeah. And thankfully, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, I just thought about this, it doesn't affect my deck at all since I don't think I'm running any Dark Glad Beasts.
I think it's only the really big ones that have darks, isn't it?
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, this is early Glad Beast, to be fair.
Ooh, that is a card. I will tribute the face down Beige and the Brawn to summon Belial, the Marquis of Darkness.
What the heck? Your opponent cannot take any face-up monsters you control except Belial, Marquis of Darkness for an attack or with spell and trap effects. I'm okay with that.
See, that would have been working better without the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, I'm going to be honest with you.
I mean, yeah. He's still 2,800. That is nothing to scoff at, but that's still pretty darn good.
This is one of the reasons I wanted to play Darks this episode, because I pulled this from the new set, and I was like, honestly, I want to run this. It seems like it'd be kind of fun.
Okay, I know I said that I'd run heroes for the last bit of the fusion era, but depending on what I get next episode, which is since that's what is that?
Light of Destruction?
Yeah, Light of Destruction. I love Light Sworns, man. I'll have a tough
But yeah, I just
choice
thought
to
this was
make.
kind of a cool card and thought it'd be fun for a more I thought I could make for a fun control aspect to this Dark World deck, which I was on this. I was actually gonna do Volcanics originally, but I was I pulled this. I'm like, this seems like it'd be fun to play with. I will attempt to swing over the Demakari.
Saku.
Dark Illusion.
Dark Illusion.
When a spell or trap card or effect is activated, the monster effect is activated that targets a dark monster on the field, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it.
Oh. Okay, that's good, actually. I can't be angry about that. Dang, that's good.
This
All
is a
right.
good card.
Yeah. Well, rip Dimakari.
And I will pass it there.
Indeed you will. Okay. Okay.
But yeah, I'm really glad I got a chance to play this, because this is the big reason I was on Dark Worlds this episode.
Okay.
I'm mildly worried by the fact you're looking in your extra deck.
I have... You don't know what I can do.
Oh, I don't. That's why I'm concerned.
Ah, boy. Boy. I... Th- I honestly think this has to be the play. I don't want to do this, but I think I have no other choice.
What do
I'm
we
going
got?
to tribute my face down monster, which is Gladiator Beast Hoplomys.
The big guy.
Yep. And bring out Gladiator Beast Spartacus.
What does this do? When it's special summon, you add a Gladiator Beast equipped spell card from your deck to your hand. I
Yep.
assume you're going to try to get Monica and then try to trigger the effect at the end of the battle phase.
Frick. That's only when he's special summoned. I tributed him.
Oh, never mind.
I'm an idiot.
Did I have the read on the play, though?
That was what I was gonna try and do, yeah. I misplayed so hard.
Happens to the best of us.
Oh no. Oh no.
Even during like the Chaos Duel, I was surprised I did not just die immediately there because I was playing so poorly in the first couple of turns.
If I would have summoned Dark Magician as my deck master, I would have won that game.
I think we're gonna keep that in hand for now. Wow. I will attempt to swing with Belial.
I mean, I can't fault that, yeah.
I will pass there.
Draw. Okay. Okay.
All hope is not lost.
All hope is actually not lost. Wait a minute. I might be cooking here.
Oh, let's see it then.
Okay. Normal summon, Glad Beast Murmillo.
When this is special summoned by the effect of a gladiator beast, destroy that target.
Yes, and I
If
know
you
it
target
wasn't
effectively.
special summoned. It was normal summoned. But
I'm curious to see what you got.
special summon, Test Tiger.
Test Tiger is good.
Activate Test Tiger effect.
That is fine. I don't really have a response I can do here. I'm on an empty board, sans Belial.
Tribute Test Tiger to return Murmillo to deck to special summon.
We're gonna try to
Uh,
special summon the Murmillo itself.
huh?
Nothing.
Well, the thing is, I could special summon the Murmillo itself, but I don't think I can immediately. So first I'm going to special summon my other copy of Dimakari, and then I'm going to chain double tag team.
Okay, double tag team is pretty good.
Activate only when you special summon a Gladiator Beast monster. Special summon one level 4 or lower Gladiator Beast monster from your hand or deck. So then I will special summon out Murmillo to pop your Marquise of Darkness.
I don't think that works because Murmillo has to be special summoned by a gladiator beast effect. Or you special summon it off of a trap card.
Dang it. Okay. Okay, I shouldn't ask for this. Can I please take that back?
Sure thing.
Thank you. I won't do that again. I'm sorry. Okay.
Look, I'm here to have fun, not to rule shark.
Yeah. Special summon one level 4 or lower Gladiator Beast from my deck. Yeah, the problem is a lot of these guys have to be special summoned by Gladiator Beasts in order to actually use their effects. So, I guess we're just gonna run out Hoplomys.
That is fine with me.
It isn't the best card in the world, but you know.
That was the reason I was wondering if you were going to do Murmillo off of Test Tiger, because that treats the effect, the monster, as if it was special summoned by a gladiator beast. So I was like, you could cycle the Murmillo back onto the board because it
Yeah,
doesn't block it.
well, I didn't know if I could do that because, like, I had to target a face-up Gladiator Beast I control, shuffle into the deck, and special.
But yeah, you might have needed a valid target in deck. That might be a
Yeah,
thing.
that's the thing. I would have needed a valid target in deck. If so, that would have been like an amazing play, but I can't do that here.
Though the issue with that play would, of course, been you'd be down on tempo afterwards. But, I guess you could have chained the double tag team as well had that happened.
Yeah. Double tag team sadly did not work. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm about to take some damage.
Let's see. Yeah, that works. I'll fire Smashing Ground.
Uh
Destroy the one face-up monster your opponent controls with the highest defense.
Dang it.
Then I will run out Drillroid, who actually can work under Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. It's just Smashing Ram was the better play there.
That's fine.
I will swing over the Dimakari with Belial.
Yeah.
I will swing with Drill Ride.
Yeah, this didn't work out the way I wanted it to. If this card I drew would have been just literally anything else,
It's
we
one of those
could.
draws, huh? Swing with Drill Ride.
This is why.
And Belial for game, I suppose.
Yep.
That is 2-0.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, this is what that game one where you were just killing me. This is what I just drew into.
Had Parry, which is I forgot that was a card. Then we have Disarm. I will say, well, the cost of returning cards from the hand to the deck instead of discarding them is definitely keeps them less accessible. I think it's actually better for this deck's gimmick. We had Archfiend Shield. I also pulled a copy of this. I also got 2 Super Polys.
I also got 2 Super Polys.
So those will be pretty good later.
Yes, they went way later, but yes. Also, I pulled this guy and had a chance to. I almost had a chance to summon him.
Alexander. What does this do? This card is special summon. Is unaffected by spell effects. So I assume the other one, like the counterpart for this card, is unaffected by traps. Then
Most likely.
so I think there's a dark like Gladiator beast that's high level as well.
Yeah, also, I got this guy, who is probably the one Gladiator beast who does actually conflict with what I have.
Gaio Diaz. When it destroys a monster battle and sends it to the graveyard, it's Flame Wingman, but for defense instead of attack.
Yep.
Actually, did you have any outs for Belial besides just Murmillo?
I mean, I had a couple other Sakus. Torrential Tribute.
Or the Vindictives, yeah. I was thinking more like monster-wise.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. You really need their field spell on board in order for them to actually climb and attack.
Resist Belial is just higher than anything you're running up, I believe.
Yeah,
Like, naturally.
Unfortunately,
Which is kind of a
yeah.
problem for a battle deck. Is if your opponent has something they just can't get over.
Yeah. I mean, I did technically. The problem is almost all the monsters that have destruction effects are also dark, so that doesn't go well for my Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Ironically enough, though, if I just would have been able to stop your trap that you played earlier, like if
Dark
my
Illusion?
yeah, if my set card would have just been parry instead of disarm.
Oh, I dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, if it would have been parry, you would have been dead.
I had comeback potential. I had a Pot of Avarice in my hand, but I don't think it would have looked good for me either way.
Yeah. Well,
This last card was a Ladybug.
Well, that wraps this duel all up all nice and tidy in the last 30 minutes. Well, I'm definitely not winning the GX era, and I'm also not winning that blue coat that I wanted so badly.
Yeah, I guess this would have been your last chance to get it, wouldn't it? That is unfortunate. Though, hey, we
Even
will
if
be
it,
seeing some new designs for us, the two of us, 2 episodes from now, once we hit the Duelist Genesis.
yes. That being said, if I beat you next episode, no matter, I don't care. I'm getting that new coat. Also, how many episodes have you been on Dark Worlds?
Well, I was on Volcanics last episode, but I don't remember how many I've been on Dark Worlds specifically. I want to
Hmm.
say it's got to be like at least midway through GX, but like I was actually gonna do volcanics again this episode because I got pulled the volcanic counter this set, but I was like, then I pulled Belly. I'm like, I kind of want to use this. It seems like it'd be a fun card.
Well, I guess we'll have to see what all comes up
We get
next
next
time.
episode,
Yeah.
but
Uh, this was unfortunate for me, though. I thought Glads were going to be fun to run. At the moment, though, I realize they're a
I
little bricky.
I mean, I didn't play Glad Beast. I just got like nothing usable really. I didn't get the quarry. I think I got. I don't think I got. I don't think I got Test Tiger actually either. I think I got
Yeah,
like a Demakari, Gaio Diaz, and like a couple of other things, but I got like borderline nothing in terms of a Glad Core. Like I had Bestiari as well. Like I definitely didn't get nearly as much as you did. I get to get Andal because that's a common, but
yeah. I got like a whole Glad package. I even had Proving Ground, which I never saw.
that is unfortunate.
I had 2 copies of it. How did I not see it?
I only got one copy of Gladiator Proving Ground, but this is actually a really good search card for this point in the game.
Oh yeah, it really is. Like that combined with if I just would have been able to get either of my 2 cages off, I might have had something. I didn't mean to banish that, but it's all good.
But yeah, that was you just did not get. You just had like bad luck both games. I think like game one, you obviously just bricked super hard. Then game two, without the cage, you couldn't get anything over Belial, which is just not, which kind of just shuts Glad Beast down because their battle effects go offline at that point if they
Yeah,
can't get over anything, or
maybe
if
I
you don't
should
have
have.
a way to keep them on the board afterwards.
Yeah, maybe I should have added a terraforming to this deck just in case. I don't know. Oh well. We'll see next episode.
We will indeed.
Pass turn.